This is a demonstration of the PlayStation 3 Ultimate Mod. Out of the box, the first thing you need to do is plug your controller into your console, hit the PS Home button. That's going to sync your controller up to your console, and you'll want to leave that plugged in to charge for a while. You'll notice the Player 1 LED blinking to indicate that the controller is charging. Mine is already charged up. I'm going to unplug that cable, hit the PS Home button again, and I'm ready to go. Out of the box, this mod is set up for the default button layout. The mod does support all 9 button layouts for Call of Duty. If you want to use one of the alternate button layouts, fast forward this video towards the end. We'll talk about how to get that set up. For this demonstration, we are going to assume you're in the default button layout. And for this demonstration, we're going to grab the FN, FAL, and CZ75 akimbo pistols. And first things first, to turn on standard rapid fire, you'll notice on the back side of your controller there is a single tack switch. This tack switch, it can be used to turn on and off all of the mods on this controller really quickly. For example, to turn the rapid fire on, hold down the tack switch, tap your fire button. Player 4 LED blinks and stays on. That means rapid fire is ready to go. And that's the single trigger rapid fire. To turn on dual trigger rapid fire, hold down that tack switch on the back and tap your scope button. Again, that Player 4 LED blinks to acknowledge your command, stays lit, which means you're ready to go. And we'll go over here to the pistols, and you can see we now have dual trigger rapid fire. And another nice rapid fire feature for use with these pistols is akimbo mode. To activate akimbo mode, hold down that tack switch and tap D-pad left. You'll notice the Player 4 LED blinks to acknowledge your command, stays lit. That means akimbo mode is ready to go. With akimbo mode, what you get is you get to unload the both pistol clips with the press of a single button. Very useful for short-range combat. Another rapid fire mode, we have burst firing. To enable burst firing, hold down the tack switch, tap the D-pad right, Player 4 LED flashes and stays lit, and we've got 2-round bursts. And if you want more burst firing, you can change to the next burst fire mode. And to change modes, you'll hold down the tack switch on the back and then hold down that D-pad right. You can see the LED blinking there. That means it's increasing the number of bursts. Right now we're on 5-round bursts. You can get 2, 3, 4, or 5-round bursts with that burst firing mode. Jitter mod. If you want to turn on jitter mod, hold down the tack switch, tap D-pad up, Player 4 LED blinks and stays lit, and you got your jitter. One thing that's nice is we do have a jitter mode that will automatically detect when you're scoped in. You may not want, as everybody knows, jitter mod doesn't work very well scoped in. And we've got a simple fix for that, and that is the next jitter mod mode. Let me look at my instruction sheet here. And let's go ahead and go to jitter mode 2. Hold down that tack switch, and to change modes, remember we hold the button, so we're going to hold D-pad up. 2 blinks, that means we are in jitter mode 2. Now when I scope in and fire, I get regular fire. So scoped out, I get jitter, scoped in, jitter's off. Now we've got 2 different kinds of jitter, XYY and YY. Depending on which gun you use, the FAL, M16, shotguns, you're going to want to use a different jitter mode. You'll have to play around with them to find out what works best for you, but we've got 4 jitter modes in total to support the different weapons. Alright, that pretty much covers all of the rapid fire features. That was a real quick demonstration, but as you can see, you can hold down this tack switch and you can tap the trigger to turn on single trigger rapid fire, or you can hit this scope button to switch to dual trigger rapid fire. You can tap the D-pad left to switch to the akimbo mode real quick. You can hit D-pad right to go to burst firing, D-pad up to go to jitter mod, and D-pad down turns it all off. As you can see there, the Player 4 LED blinked and turned off. Again, the combination of the tack switch and any of those buttons, you can get into any of those modes almost instantaneously. So this is the fastest mod on the market as far as getting to those rapid fire modes. That's not all that this controller has. We've got a lot of special features here. We'll get into those now. First and foremost, of course, we have drop shot. And again, all the special features I'm about to cover, those are going to show up on the Player 3 LED. So the Player 4 LED is going to show you all your rapid fire, and the Player 3 LED is going to show you your special modes. So let's turn on drop shot, hold down the attack switch, hit your crouch or prone button, tap that. You can see Player LED 3 flashes and stays lit. That means drop shot is ready to go. Anytime you fire your rifle, your character is automatically going to drop to the ground. Let me stand back up here. Oh, I was next to a box there. I was too close to those pipes. That was the problem here. Okay, try it again. Hold down to fire, and your guy's going to drop to the ground every time. You can have this in combination with rapid fire. So let's hold down the attack switch and tap our fire button, and now we've got rapid fire and drop shot. So you can see this is really useful. You can get into drop shot, rapid fire. You can turn rapid fire off. I mean, you can get the combination of modes you want almost instantly. That's drop shot, pretty standard issue. To turn a special mode off, you can either leave it on and have a combination of special modes, or you can just hold down this attack switch back here and hit X. You'll see the Player 3 LED goes off. X is always going to turn off all those special modes. Next special mode, let's talk about quick scope. So we'll hold down the attack switch and hit the melee attack, which on the default button layout is the left stick. You can see the Player 3 LED flashed and stayed lit. Let's go ahead and go grab a sniper rifle, which is what quick scope is designed for. Oh, excuse me, melee attack is the right stick. So hold down that attack switch, hit the right stick. You got your quick scope here. This is most effective in Modern Warfare 2. You've also got it here in Black Ops, but again, I think it works better in Modern Warfare 2. So anytime you tap the scope button, it's going to zoom in and take that quick shot for you. If you want to take a normal shot, no problem. Just hold down the zoom. It's going to take a normal shot. Again, tap it. You get that quick shot, or if you want to hold it and take a normal shot. Let's go ahead and hold down the attack switch, hit X to turn all those special modes off again. And let's turn on the sniper hold breath. Actually, let me show you, if you zoom in, I'll show you what it looks like normally. So you zoom in with your sniper, and you've got to hold down your left stick here to have him hold his breath. So it's a little awkward to have to hold both of those buttons with your left hand. With our sniper mode, you don't have to do that anymore. It's going to hold the breath for you automatically. So to turn on sniper mode, hold down that attack switch on the back and tap the sprint button, or the hold breath button. You'll see the Player 3 LED blinks and stays lit. Now when you zoom in, you don't even have to hold down that left stick. It's automatically going to hold breath for you. And that's what that mode is all about. It's going to free up your left thumbstick. So if you need to move around, instead of worrying about jamming your thumb down and holding this thing in to hold your breath, now you don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, let's turn that off. Hold down the attack switch and press the X button. Again, you Player 3 LED turned off. And fast reload works just like every fast reload you've seen on every other modded controller. It'll shave a little bit of time off your reloads. It's totally programmable. You can program the fast reload for any automatic weapon in the game. And that pretty much covers the special modes. Again, I gotta stress that the nice thing is you can turn on multiple modes. For example, if I want to hold down this attack switch and I want to hit the circle and turn on drop shot, and I want to hit the left stick and turn on sniper hold breath, and I want to hit the right stick and turn on quick scope, all three of those modes are on. So you can have any combination of special modes in combination with that rapid fire that you want. So I mean, you can do it, as you can see there. I just turned on 3 modes in about 2 seconds. So we've pretty much done away with the need to sit here and watch your mod count. If you've ever seen the competitors' mods, you have to go to mode 10 or mode 12. These guys tell you, we've got a 50 mode mod, or we've got a 100 mode mod, and that's not the best way to do. If you want to sit here and watch lights blink all day long, you can get one of those mods. But if you just want to get into the action, you know, get the mod or the special feature on that you need, get out there and kill some bad guys, this is the mod you're going to want. What else have we got? One nice thing, another nice thing about this tack switch that the competitors don't have is something I like to call phantom buttons. As you notice here, let me go back to FNFAL. Let me go ahead and turn all those special features off. Again, hold the tack switch, hit the X. And I'm going to fire a couple shots. As you can see, when I hit the fire button, it's firing the rifle. But when I hold down the tack switch to change modes, and I tap that right button, you'll notice my rifle's not firing. I call that phantom buttons. Basically, when you hold down this tack switch, it's going to disable your triggers. It's going to disable these 4 buttons here. And so when you go to turn that rapid fire on, you're not going to fire a shot. You're not going to give away your position to your enemy. There is nobody else out there that has got phantom buttons right now for the PlayStation mod. So if you are tired of giving away your position when you want to turn on a mod or change modes, that's gone with this controller. With phantom buttons, you're going to be able to configure everything without giving away your position. So that's huge. You don't have to wait till the end of a match, or you don't have to wait till you die to turn your modes on and off. What else have we got? That pretty much covers the basics. And I say the basics because this mod does a lot more. All of your rapid fire modes are programmable. Get a copy of the instruction sheet, sit down, you can dial in any speed you want from 5 up to 100 shots per second. The fast reload modes are all programmable, so you can program in your favorite rifles. We've got zombie mode on here. In fact, let's go ahead and go get into a game of zombies here and show you what's going on. I'll turn all my mods off here again. While we're waiting, I'm going to show you how to get into zombie mode. To enable zombie mode, hold down the tack switch and hit your throw tactical. You'll notice the player 4 LED blinked and stayed lit. That means we are in zombie mode, we're ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll to zombie mode 2. To scroll modes again, you hold down the tack switch and hold down that key. You'll see that LED flash twice. So we're in zombie mode 2 now. And what zombie mode is going to do for you is auto aim. It's going to automatically aim to the nearest zombie, so you don't have to worry about that. You can auto aim without a rapid fire controller, but the way you have to do that is you have to tap your scope button and you have to get the rhythm down, and you're just going to wear out your finger doing that. With the zombie mode, this is basically when you scope, this thing is going to rapid fire that scope button for you. So you don't have to sit here and tap it to get that auto aim. You just scope in, it's going to zoom right to that zombie, and you just fire away. For this demonstration, I'm going to run up here and grab the M14. Now we've just got to wait for some bad guys to show up. Okay, I'm going to let this guy come in here. So as you can see, I'm going to aim off of him. I'm going to go hold down the left trigger to scope, and you can see how it... Wow, that worked really good. Wow, that was amazing. It's gonna lock onto those guys for you. So again, I'm going to aim off them a little bit, aim off to the side, hold down the left. I mean, you don't have to get very close to blast these guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You see it right here in the video how well this auto aim works. Uh-oh, one of them snuck up behind me. Anyway, that's zombie modes. If you like to play zombie modes with your friends, you guys are going to get several levels ahead with this feature, being able to lock onto those zombies with this zombie mode. And again, to turn that zombie mode off, very simple. Hold down the tack switch, press the D-pad down. D-pad down always turns off all the rapid fire modes, and X always turns off all the special modes. So it's very easy to get back into all the mods turned off, all the LEDs turned off, and getting back to normal. At the beginning of the video, we told you we would talk about how to get into different button layouts. As you can see here, there are 9 different button layouts for Call of Duty. We've got default, tactical, lefty, nomad, Charlie, default alternate, tactical flipped, lefty flipped, nomad flipped, and we're back to default. This mod supports every single one of these button combinations. So for example, let's say you like to use tactical flipped, which means it actually uses R2, this right trigger, to fire, and it actually uses L2 as your scope button. That is no problem. This mod, if you can change modes, and you can change the tactical flipped mode, and here's how you do it. You grab your instruction sheet. It's got a list of the button layouts, and I can see that layout number 7 is tactical flipped. So I'm going to move to button layout 7. Hold down the tack switch and hold down triangle. Triangle is always going to change button layouts. So I got 2 flashes, 3 flashes, 4 flashes, 5 flashes, 6 flashes, 7 flashes. I'm in button layout 7, which is for tactical flipped. And now, to turn on rapid fire, I hold down the tack switch and I tap my fire weapon button, which now is actually R2. And you can see my player 4 LED flashed and stayed on. So the beautiful thing about this mod is it supports all 9 button layouts, and it supports your buttons. So if you've got a layout that shoots on the left one button instead of the right one button, you just go to that button mode and you're good to go. Basically, this thing is remapping the rapid fire for you, and nobody's got anything like that out there. Everybody else's mods force you into using that default layout, and that's just uncomfortable for some people and awkward. So this mod supports all 9 button layouts. You got to get it. That's pretty much the rundown of all the features. Hard to get all those features into a short video, but there you have it.